Okay, I'm going to compare the Batpods now. Now on the right, obviously, is McFarlane's version, and then on the left is the Movie Masters version from Mattel. So both have, great detail, but both of them definitely have, some inaccuracies and some accuracies. There's some things I think that the Movie Masters version did correctly, and then there's some things I think McFarlane has done correctly. So really quick, just right off the bat, I'm going to start with the tires. Now, the tires, in my opinion, and looking at footage, and seeing a video where they did kind of like a close-up of the Batpod, I believe the Movie Masters version does the tires correctly. The tread on it is definitely more accurate, as they're kind of more sort of squares that have a circle in there with that lining, and then McFarlane's is just kind of just a bunch of squares with a bunch of circles in there. That's not accurate. I don't I like the way the tire is for McFarlane's, but I think Movie Masters definitely got the right idea and the correct version of those tires. So from the side with the Batpod, you can see this is a separate piece. You just kind of put it in when you get the Batpod. So it's nice. You don't see any like weird holes like this one. You'll see it. So good vents here. I think the design ultimately was accurate. Coming to the back side here, this is where you start to see a lot of differences. You get this kind of black turn bar here. I think that's what makes the wheel turn. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen with this one either, so you can't do that side move thing. Another thing, I think this is where I think Mattel was accurate, is that this, I don't call this piece here, but this kind of connects here and kind of goes down, where McFarlane's, it kind of just ends right here before it. It should be a painted silver here and kind of connect underneath. So on the front side here, you see that there's a bit more detail here. There's a lot of, kind of looks like metal here, where McFarlane's is just kind of like, bland plastic here, not really painted or anything. And then the brakes here, these were painted silver, but McFarlane's is just left black. It's supposed to be silver on the handle here on the brakes. Inside here, you do get the place where you can rest the elbows. Mattel's does not have that, so McFarlane's does win there. I like this piece here is nice, but it's just a very bright silver. It should be a little bit more grayed out. This was kind of, I like that kind of dirtiness that they gave it, that black wash, so that was pretty good. The seat, McFarlane's wins here. I think that had that more finer, like thin kind of black seat here. Mattel's kind of just expands a bit. The pieces here, pretty nice though. Mattel did a little detail in there. McFarlane's kind of just tries to hide that. Nothing really there, so it's a little bit less than you would think. I think the knee placement is better. I think a lot of the placement for the Batpod is better on McFarlane's. Mattel's just kind of like is kind of crunched up. So there's that. Then the back side, I think McFarlane rocked it here with the details back here where the feet would go. Now you see some of the screws, so there's no like peg to put the figure on, so the fig will probably just dangle. We'll see how that looks. And you see little detail. Looks like they kind of made a little bit of scuffing throughout here. Not as much as you would think, but there is still some little bits here and there. And then here's the back side of the tires. Now, that seems to be just that with the Batmobile, the Batpods. I like both of them. I really do. But for scale wise, I mean, I guess I would like the McFarlane one. that this is pretty nice, and I love the smoothness of the tires, so they're pretty nice. And I think it's been leaked that there is going to be the Batmobile, the Tumbler, with Lucius Fox. So these are supposed to be the front tires. If you've seen the movie, you know how they kind of just, Batman breaks away from the Tumbler and turning it to the Batpod, it breaks from the front. So these are both supposed to be the front. So these might be reused. So we might see the same inaccurate tires when the Tumbler comes out. I hope not, but I mean, we'll have to just wait and see what McFarlane does. I would really hope to see him do more accurate tires for that. That's really the only downside for me on this one. It's not the end of the world, you know, at least there is some tread on here, unlike some of the other vehicles we've seen, but I would definitely have loved to have seen this be more accurate, you know, so we'll see how the Tumbler turns out, but I definitely think that this vehicle is still nice. It's just kind of a minor thing here. You see some of those parts here, you get the screws, but they're really, really well hidden.